Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Fully Charged Gardener. Thank you very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. So this short video is in response to my summer pruning wisteria video. Thank you very much for everybody's comments on that. It's been fantastic. If you haven't seen that video, check out the link that I'm going to put in the description. So anyway, following on from that, I've had a few questions of people asking me, what do I do with new growth that I want to tie in? It's very simple really. What you need is a good sturdy wire, and we use vine eyes because you want it nice and secure to the wall, because wisteria does get pretty heavy as it grows. What I will say is this is just a very brief video showing you tying in new growth. What I hope to do is do a proper video on training wisteria, the structures of wisteria to get it to look its best on a wall, and I'll do that when we winter prune the wisteria. So I'll tie all that in together. Also another little trick, and there is another little video, is my string trick, so you might want to check that out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to quickly tie in this growth. As you can see here, I'll show you without squashing everything. In years gone by, I've trained this lateral and this lateral growth, so we've got nice spacings. They're about 1 foot to 18 inches apart, and what that means is that when the wisteria flowers, and these bunches of beautiful flowers that's actually doing a second flowering, will hang down and it looks lovely. So again, this area here, we've been and done our little summer prune of back to 5 buds. 5 buds is fine here because we're not in restricted space. So let's just go ahead and tie. I'll bring you in for a bit of a close-up on this. So again, keeping the string on my hand so you don't need to keep cutting short lengths. And what I do is I always make sure that at least one of my strings is actually on the vine eye. That way if the wire does snap, we've still got the vine eye doing its thing. And what I do is I make a knot first, just like that, and that secures the string to the vine eye. But what that also does is create a spacing between the plant and the string just to stop it from rubbing. And then I just bring that round the back of there, sacrifice a leaf, and then all I do is go round the back of the string like that, not too tight, and then you make whatever knot you want really, and then we'll snip it off like so. And then here, because we've got the luxury in this growth coming down from the top, so we can get rid of that. So again, just bringing you in for a close-up on tying it. We'll go through the vine eye because it's there. So we'll tie our knot first. We'll bring the plant up, like so. Just around the string like that. And whatever knot you want. Again, you don't want to be too tight. I want to give the plant some growing room. See, I can pretty much get a finger through there, so it gives it some growing room. Should we do one more? Why not? I'll switch round to this side. Just grab my string. Go for a vine eye again because it's there. We'll bring the plant up. To make it look neat. Again, this one we can take back to the 5 buds. Again, it doesn't have to be 5 buds like I mentioned in my other video. It can be 3 buds, 7 buds. All you're doing is just refocusing that plant's energy back into those buds here and getting that material to ripen, which is where your flowers are going to come from. Again, not too tight. Trying to be as quick as possible here. And then what I'm going to do, because we've got a bit of a gap here, I'm just going to do one more here just so that there's not too much of a gap, because this is this fresh growth is very fragile. If it's flapping in the wind, it might snap. So again, we'll just tie that off and clean it up, just like that. So there you can see we've created another nice lateral growth, which fits in nicely. Looks good, wouldn't you agree? Yes, I would agree. So again, if you have a wisteria that's out of control, basically during these summer months, just prune back these side shoots, anything that's looking untidy, back to 7 buds, 5 buds, 3 buds, whatever takes your fancy, and then when the foliage has died back and in the winter, we'll come back and I'll show you how to retrain a wisteria properly. But the best way to do it is with these lateral growths, and then all these buds will shoot, and then we can force more side shoots, which will then get pruned back to 5, 3, 7 buds in the summer, and that's where your flowers will come from. And if you're lucky, you'll get a second flush of flowers like we have. So I hope you found that useful. Thank you very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.